welcome. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. But let's get straight into today's video. So if you want to see me transform from this to this, then carry on watching. Okay, so I just came out of the shower and I washed my hair. So first things first, I'm going to dry this very funny looking hair. I've already prepped my skin and all of that in the bathroom. So I'm just gonna take my and just dry my hair quickly, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, now that my hair is all dried and all of that, I'm gonna go into makeup while I wait for the what is it called? curler warms up. But let me just quickly get my hair out my face. So I am not the greatest at doing all of these funky cool colors, but I'm gonna try my very best. So I'm going to be using this palette that I shared with you guys in one of my haul videos. So what I'm gonna do first is, oh no, I think I broke this palette. Oh no. Oh, I fixed it. Phew, at least, well, sort of fixed it. But anyways, since I do not have eyeshadow primer, I'm just going to be using my normal concealer. So this is the A1 Color Trend concealer. So I'm just gonna put it on my eyes. So the goal is to sort of look like a fairy when I'm done with this makeup. Okay, that looks fine to me. Let me just blend it out quickly. So I'm just gonna do like underneath my eyes at the same time. Look very strange doing this. I normally go for like the very minimalistic kind of makeup and hardly ever colorful makeup, so this is gonna be fun. I have tried doing like colorful makeups about 2 weeks back, and it was actually really fun, but it's also such a mission to get off. Now I know why I also don't really enjoy doing it, because it takes forever to wash off properly. But yeah, it's one of those things. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let me just take my beauty blender and let me just dab it quite a little bit. Okay, now for colors. So my outfit is pink, so I'm gonna go for a pink eye look too, I think. So I think I'm gonna go between I think I want to use this fantasy as the base, and then between Love Bug, Trimmed, and Parsberry. That's interesting. And then maybe this one by the brow bone. This one definitely for like the inner corners and like cheekbones and all of that to give extra sparkle. So let's see how I do. So I'm going to use Fantasy as a base. Okay, it's maybe a little bit light. I don't know. It's quite light actually. And I did use concealer, so I think this is just a light colour. You can always build up on it, I'm sure. But I actually really do like this pink. It's starting to look very pretty. Let me quickly do spark wings underneath the eyebrow bone just a little bit. Maybe blend it in. So far I think it looks really, really nice. So I don't want to like do anything too hectic or too crazy with the makeup, because I just think I look scary if I have lots of makeup on. I just don't think it's because I'm used to having so much makeup. But yeah, I'll probably insert some photos of some of my makeup looks that I've tried to attempt. They are very scary, if I do say so myself. I think I might just put a little bit of this underneath my eyes, just to give it something extra. I actually think this is a really, really pretty colour. Kind of blends in nicely. Let me go in delicate as well, to just maybe lighten it up a tiny bit as like my eye. Okay, so let me go. So Trimmed is lighter than Love Bug, so let me start that like in the front of my eye. It looks like I need to build it up quite a bit, but it's very sparkly and super, super pretty. I quite like it actually. Yeah, I think it looks really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see the difference already, but I can. Okay, now let's go into Love Bug. Let's get some more. Oh wow, that's really pretty. And it actually kind of blends in. Sorry, wrong hold. It blends in nicely with the other colors, so that's quite nice. I quite like this Love Bug color, and it blends nicely with Trimmed. Now I'm gonna go into Parsberry. I'm thinking I should do dark brown as well, but it's a pink, but it's called dark brown. I don't know why. Oh wow, that looks really pretty. Maybe I should do Parsberry, like in the crease, like that. Jeez, check all this fallout here. Oh, it's such a pretty color. I'm gonna have to blend this all in just now. Kind of almost like one color, but it's really not. Now dark brown. Let me do like that. I'm actually really happy with this, how it turned out. So let me just quickly take a fluffier brush, try blend it all out. So I'm not going to do eyeliner. I hate eyeliner. Like really with a passion. But maybe I should go somehow try to do an eyeliner kind of look with a sparkly kind of color. Maybe just try to take all this excess stuff fall out. Okay, so I'm going to try this, but I do not know how it's going to turn out. So I'm taking, it's also called dark brown, but this is the glitter version. I'm trying to do this like as best as I can. I don't ever do this kind of stuff. I actually don't think it looks too bad if I do say so myself. I'll just have to blend it out just now. This eye came out so far pretty good. Always have that one eye that looks so much better than the other one. And it always happens to be this side. And I think I may just not start over, but like kind of try to blend it in. I don't know. I mean, it's okay, I suppose. This side is definitely much better. Oh well. This is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, let me do mascara quickly actually. Oh no. Let's see. Well, I do think the mascara makes it look so much better. Actually not so. I don't like it. So now I'm just gonna go in with my eyebrows before we go in with foundation. So I'm gonna be using like two products. I'm gonna be using this eyebrow pencil from Essence, and then I'm gonna use my eyeshadow palette from Too Faced to make it a bit darker. So I'm gonna go in I think truffled. I think that's the one I used last time. Oh, where's that brush now? Gonna go in truffled. No, this brush is too hard. Yeah. Just to make it look darker. Because I like darker looking eyebrows. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I actually forgot to put some of that white glitter in the corner of my eyes. Okay. It's not bad. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So now I'm just looking for my foundation. Here it is. So I'm first going to conceal the places that need it. Luckily it's not many places. Cool. I just try to blend it out a tiny bit before I go in with the foundation. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of my eye look so far, or how you guys think I did. What's something in my eye? I think I got like a bristle stuck in my eye. Okay, going in with my foundation now. Going underneath my eyes, but making sure not to cover up the eyeshadow where I already but the eyeshadow. That even makes any sense. Try not to get it on my eyebrows, because I'm not the greatest at doing my eyebrows, and I really do not feel like redoing it right now. I think it looks quite nice actually, if I do say so myself. Maybe just a little bit on the spot here. Oh, ew, my nose. I had a big pimple on my chin over there, so it's probably not gonna get covered nicely like I wanted it. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is, I suppose. So now I'm gonna go with getting my bronzer, highlighter, and my blush. But I do have a glitter. Oh, here it is. It's all about the glitter because I'm supposed to be a fairy. So let me go in a bronzer real quick. I dropped my bronzer and it broke, so yeah. works just as fine. Just as good, I mean. Not just as fine. Okay, I know the last time I did a makeup video, I said I don't ever contour my face, so this is like, maybe this is the 5th time I'm trying since then. Because I bought this product and I'm like, oh, let me just try it and see. But I'm obviously not the greatest, as you guys can probably already tell. But I am trying, so counts as something, right? Okay, maybe I just need to blend it more in my face, like that. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad. Okay, now I think I'm gonna go in with blush. Oh my god. But I'm not sure which color. I'm thinking the middle one. It's very pigmented, but I am fairy, so it should be okay for that. I tried looking for ideas on Pinterest and stuff, but there wasn't really that many nice ones that I really liked. I don't know, maybe I'm just too fussy, but I didn't really like many of them. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's go into some highlighter on the top there, the bottom, on the nose. Maybe I should do some blush on the nose too. Yeah, let me do that. Just so that I get that youthful glow to me. Oh wow, that actually looks so nice. Okay, and now let's do some glitter. I think I might only just do that on my cheeks. Let's see. And across the nose maybe. It's very sticky. And now the last part of this whole look will be my lips. I think I'm gonna go with this very bold and this might be a little bit too bold. I'll have to clean up the lines just now. And this is why I hate wearing lipstick. Let's try and fix it up. I don't know. This color doesn't really go with it. I was planning, but yeah. actually just change it later because I'm really not convinced by it. I think the lipstick is a bit bold compared to the whole makeup look, but other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So now we're just gonna continue trying to do the rest of my hair. Okay, so now for the hair, I'm going to be curling it and then plaiting 2 front pieces. I think it will just look very pretty. So I'm hoping this will not take forever because I need to be there soon. Now curled. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's not curled like I wanted it to curl, but anyways, I'm just gonna take a small section from the front and just plait it. I think I'm gonna touch up some pieces here and there and curl it a little bit more because I'm not very happy with how it is. You know, just to make it a little bit more curlier. It's a shame I don't have glitter to put in my hair, but it will also take forever to wash out, so maybe it's a good thing because I wouldn't have all the patience in the world to actually wash it out. So this piece is a lot thinner than the other one, but I'll see how it looks and then decide if I need to make it a bit bigger, then I will. But for now it doesn't look so bad. Oh wow, I think that actually looks quite cute. Let's do some pieces here and there. Nah, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it like that and have my other stand. I think it looks so nice. So let me actually just put some jewelry in quickly. And then I'm done. Then I'll just need to get dressed in my outfit, and then I'll show you guys how the final outfit looks. Can't even get this thing in. Ow. I'm busy re-piercing my ear over here. Quite painful. Maybe I should just leave the second holes for now, because they seem to always just give me issues. I really love my second piercing. The second holes, I mean. Or maybe I must just give up on jewelry, because nothing seems to ever work in my face. My ear is bleeding. Okay, so I got these in there. I really wanted to have earrings in my second hole, but it doesn't look like that's not gonna happen. Unless I want to sit through the pain, because either way, it's gonna happen one day or another, well, one way or another way. So I think I'm gonna go for a silver jewelry, because the bottom and the top is gold. Let's do. Okay. My hands and everything is so sweaty, because it really does hurt a lot. See, and this is why I should wear jewelry in my second holes more often. Okay, I got this one in. Now I'm really scared for the next side, because I think that's gonna hurt too. Phew. Sweaty here. I think this one's going to be even more painful, but we'll see. I know. Surprisingly not. There we go. Can you guys see it? I like to leave this one in, because I just got it pierced in July. So I'm going to give it more time, because the second holes, I took it out. Well, I took it out like way after the time they said I could, but I've just been struggling with them ever since, and I really don't want to struggle with my third piercings. So I'm just going to leave them in for like a long time. There we go. So my jewelry doesn't all match. This is rose gold and then the others is silver and gold, but hey, it's fine. So now I'm just gonna go put on my outfit and I'll show you guys it now. And here is the final look. Oh, don't mind that, I've got shorts underneath, but just my sparkly skirt. this pretty top, my necklace, my headbands, my wings, my sparkly shoes. I think it just looks so adorable. Oh, I almost forgot my little wand. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below and turn on post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, goodbye until next time.